Hello, my name is Mark Newman, and this is my photo story for Education 318, Section 1. My photo story is going to be on reciprocal questioning and how it can help struggling readers and English as a second language students. First off, let's talk about what is reciprocal questioning. Reciprocal questioning is when teachers and students ask questions about specific text that they have just read. To help make this assignment easier, the assigned reading is broken into short segments that can be as small as a few sentences or as long as a whole chapter. It is important to segment the text according to the reading level of the students in order to ensure maximum comprehension. Next, let's take a look at what types of questions should be asked. Some examples of questions are questions about a particular word or sentence. These types of questions include word meanings and themes. Some other types of questions are questions that are answered directly in the text, questions that can be answered using common knowledge, questions that relate to the students' lives, and questions that require the students to look beyond the text to locate the answer. One final type of question is the I wonder why questions. These questions are especially helpful for comprehension because it requires the students to look deeper into the thoughts of the characters. It also requires the students to look deeper into the text for the answer, which may not be spelled out for them. Now, let's talk about how this procedure works. First, the teacher chunks the text into segments that are manageable for the students. Next, the teacher introduces the reading to the students, and the students read. The students can be placed into small groups or can read silently to themselves. Now, the questioning begins. First, the students ask questions about what they have read. This could be about particular characters or events, or anything they might not have understood. After that, the teacher asks the students some questions. These questions may require the students to go back to the text for the answers, or may require the students to use their background knowledge. Finally, these steps are repeated for different segments of text. It is important to note that these questions can be made before or after the reading. It is also important to remember to answer all the questions and to not leave the students wondering. It also might be helpful for the teacher to write down some of the questions and give these to the students. It will help focus their thoughts and guide their reading. This strategy is useful because it requires the students to read with more purpose. The students are not reading for fun, they are reading to comprehend. To help those students that are struggling while they are reading, teachers can post examples of questions around the room to help focus the students' thoughts. These questions can be general or specific to the text. The main purpose is just to help guide the students while they're reading. The strategy is also helpful for ESL students because it gives them an opportunity to ask questions to the teacher, and when the teachers give the questions, it gives them the opportunity and something to look for in the text. Teachers can select text about the students' native countries, and the teacher can ask the students questions about the culture and life in that country. Now, let's review the strategy. Reciprocal questioning is when teachers or students ask questions about a particular text. These questions can be about word meaning or theme, or I wonder why questions, which requires the students to look deeper into the text. This strategy is especially helpful for struggling readers because it requires them to read with more purpose. While this strategy is mainly for informational texts, it can also be used for almost any reading. ESL students find this useful because it gives them an opportunity to ask questions to the teacher about meanings or anything else they do not understand. Thank you for watching this photo story on reciprocal questioning, and I hope you can use this strategy in your classroom.